Here's one of the biggest secrets that I can share with you. Every time you're about to run an ad, what you need to do is, I can't believe I'm gonna share this trick with you because it's gonna make your Facebook ads convert at a rate you couldn't even imagine. Facebook ads in 2020, what are the most common mistakes people are making with their Facebook ads and why aren't they converting? What I wanna share with you in this video is the top 5 mistakes that most people are making with their Facebook ads, and I'm gonna talk to you about how to convert at a rate you couldn't even imagine. So let's get straight into it, talk to you from experience, everything that I've done and helped others do in order to convert at an astronomical rate in 2020 with your Facebook ads.
Hey, so I push and I grind and I push and I grind, cause I know one day it's gonna pay y'all.
What's up? My name is Mike Gerard. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. As always, if you're new, welcome. I drop multiple videos every single week helping entrepreneurs scale their business using creative and innovative content marketing, social media marketing, and personal branding strategies. All that I ask in return is a thumbs up. If you can give me one of these, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're all entrepreneurs trying to help each other grow. I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers this year, and all I need is a bit of your help. And also, if you haven't subscribed and tapped that notification bell, make sure you do so you don't miss my next incredible video. So let's get straight into it. Facebook ads. A lot of my business over the course of the last couple of years have come from Facebook ads, and people continuously ask why mine convert at such a high rate compared to theirs. So what I want to talk with you today is the top 5 mistakes I commonly see people making and how to overcome it so that you can get better results with your Facebook ads this year and going forward. The first one is not split testing. I constantly see people that come up with one ad set, which is one target audience, one location, one demographic, and one creative, which is maybe one image, one video, one carousel, and they test that and run it and it fails. And they say, oh my gosh, Facebook ads don't work. Wrong. Facebook ads do work. They generate millions of dollars for so many people every single day, but you're just doing it wrong. So what you need to make sure that you're doing is testing multiple ad sets and multiple creatives. With multiple ad sets, whenever we are running ads for our clients, we test 16 ad sets in the first 5 days. And then what we do is we start to analyze the data and the insights in order to see which ones are performing, and we kill the ones that are not performing, add more budget into the ones that are performing. Similarly with creatives, we don't just look at one photo, we test multiple photos, multiple styles of photos, multiple video types, multiple video lengths. Oftentimes what you're going to see is what you think is going to convert the highest is not what's actually going to convert the highest in terms of a consumer or customer perspective. So you're never going to know the answer unless you test it. Yes, a lot of people want to kick off a Facebook ad today and start generating leads tomorrow, but you need to understand the process. If you do that and you fail, what are you doing? You're not getting any results. If you test it and you say, okay, I'm going to spend a bit of money this week over the next 5 days, a bit of it might be wasted on ads that aren't converting, but once you do find those ads that are converting, that are dialed in, what you're gonna see is you can just pump more budget into those ads that are proven based on data, and then they just run and convert more leads. So you need to make sure that you're testing. Now, here's one of the biggest secrets that I can share with you. Every time you're about to run an ad, what you need to do is take a step back, take off your entrepreneur hat, and put yourself in the consumer's shoes. You need to look from a consumer's perspective. And here's the quality test I want you to do. Ask yourself, if this ad landed on my phone, on my Instagram page, on my Facebook feed, would I click on it? And what you're going to see is the majority of the time, you would not click on your own ad. You need to make sure it provides enough value and is enticing enough and creative enough in order to entice the general public. As entrepreneurs, we believe in what we do, but oftentimes we're so consumed in what we do that we don't often look from somebody else's unbiased perspective. So you need to make sure that you're using that quality test to make sure you yourself would actually click on your ad before somebody else clicks on your ad. Number 2, not driving traffic to an optimized location. So many people are driving traffic using Facebook ads. They're converting, they're getting all these leads, all these inquiries, and then they're wondering why none of them are converting. And it's simply oftentimes because they're sending them to a website. Now, let me explain what happens when people get sent to a website. They have endless decisions, analysis paralysis, and they end up taking no action because oftentimes they're going to spend their time browsing your website, checking out all the different features, services, about page, things like that, and then they're going to get so overwhelmed or they're not directed to where they should be to the point where they just don't make a decision and they never convert. What you want to make sure with your Facebook ads is you're driving them to a funnel. I use ClickFunnels for my Facebook ads, and that way you can drive them to take one specific action. When you drive them to take one specific action, there's only one option for them to take that action. That's where you're going to see a massive increase in your conversion, but you need to make sure that wherever you're sending the traffic is optimized to get you the best conversion. Number 3, 3, not understanding a funnel, and not talking about ClickFunnels or a funnel sales page, but the funnel of an audience and a consumer journey. We have top of funnel, which is a cold audience. We have middle of funnel, which is a warm audience, and we have bottom of funnel, which is a hot audience ready to take action now and buy your product or service. So many people are going right to the middle of funnel. They're just simply running lead generation ads from day one without warming up their audience and wondering why nobody's taking action. Let me give you an example. If you saw an attractive person at the mall, would you walk up and ask them to marry you? Probably not. You need to warm them up. You need to go introduce yourself. You need to take them on some dates. And then over time, you will ask them to marry you if it goes well. Similarly with your Facebook ads, you want to make sure that you're warming them up. Start with something like a video ad that provides free value. Looking at Gary Vee, jab, 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 right hook. Provide value first. Warm up that cold audience, which again then leads them to the warm middle of funnel. And then once you've been able to target your warm middle of funnel, ultimately you're going to be able to use the next 2 strategies I'm going to share with you in order to bring them to the bottom of funnel, a hot lead that's ready to take action today. So number 4 is not understanding the right marketing objective. A lot of people are just jumping straight to traffic or video views, but they don't properly understand the importance and the relevance of each individual marketing objective. You need to make sure that you're structuring it properly, as well as looking at what part of the funnel are you in. Because when we are running social media ads for our clients, we make sure that we're adjusting the marketing objective based on where they are in the funnel. So you need to make sure that you dive deep into understanding each one of them and tailor it towards your target audience, what type of ad you're running, as well as what part of the funnel they are currently in. And number 5, last but not least, is not retargeting. I see so many people that are running cold audience leads all day long and wondering why they're not getting any engagement. Let me give you an example of this. This would be like having your brand or your business, your service or product on a big billboard on the side of a highway that people are going to drive by once. If somebody drives by your billboard and then 6 months from now they need your product or service, they're going to completely get who you are and where to find you. They're ultimately going to end up going elsewhere to your competition because they simply forget who you are. So what you need to make sure you're doing is that after you've spent this money on warming up your audience and getting all these impressions and engagement, you need to make sure you section it off into custom audiences, retargeting audiences, so you can constantly stay top of mind to them. Oftentimes, looking at statistics, people don't convert into the 7 touch points. So if you drop the ball after touch point number 1, nobody's going to work with you. But if you're constantly getting in front of them on their Instagram, their Facebook, Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, everywhere, ultimately you're going to be the one that remains top of mind, not just becomes top of mind as time goes on. So that way you're going to convert whenever the time is right for them. If you have any other questions about how to make sure you convert at the highest rate, or if you're interested in getting our incredible team to do it for you, drop a comment below, ask me any questions. I respond to 100% of people that engage with my content. I love when you guys ask me questions because I deeply want to see you crush it this year. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the next video so that you can continue to scale your business, and we will see you next time.